Hey everyone, welcome to the Psychology Hub, and let's talk about something that's become way too common, burnout. We've all been there, feeling exhausted, drained, and like we just can't catch a break. Burnout isn't just being tired, it's a whole different beast. It's about feeling emotionally, physically, and mentally spent. So how do you know if you're burnt out or just need a little nudge? Stick around because we're diving deep into the 8 signs of burnout. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look out for and how to start feeling like yourself again. Let's talk about fatigue, the kind that feels like you're dragging yourself through quicksand every single day. You wake up tired, you go to bed tired, and no amount of coffee seems to put a dent in it. Now, we all have days when we're tired, but with burnout, this fatigue is relentless. It's like your internal battery is stuck on 1%, and you just can't seem to recharge. See, when you're truly burnt out, your body is in a constant state of stress. It's like your fight-or-flight mode is stuck on overdrive, and it's exhausting your system. You might find yourself needing more sleep than usual, or even feeling physically drained after simple tasks like taking a shower or making breakfast. It's about feeling emotionally and mentally drained, too. So, how is this different from laziness? With burnout, you might want to do things, but you just don't have the energy or mental capacity to make it happen. This constant fatigue can really take a toll on your life. If you're constantly feeling exhausted, it's time to take a step back and ask yourself if burnout might be the culprit. Recognizing the problem is the first step to fixing it. You used to breeze through your to-do list, but lately, even the simplest tasks feel insurmountable. Folding laundry feels like climbing Mount Everest, and answering emails feels like wrestling an alligator. When you're burnt out, your mental bandwidth shrinks. It's like your brain is a computer running a million programs at once. Eventually, it's going to slow down and crash. That's why things that used to be no big deal suddenly feel impossible. You might find yourself procrastinating more than usual, avoiding tasks that you used to handle with ease. Even making decisions like what to eat for dinner can feel completely overwhelming. This feeling of being overwhelmed can lead to a vicious cycle. You feel behind, so you put more pressure on yourself to catch up, which only leads to more stress and overwhelm. It's important to remember that feeling overwhelmed by simple tasks is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're running on empty and you need to refuel. Remember when you used to jump out of bed excited to tackle the day? Now, the snooze button is your best friend, and even thinking about your goals and dreams feels exhausting. This, my friend, is the motivation meltdown that often comes with burnout. When you're chronically stressed and overworked, your body goes into survival mode. It's focused on getting through the day, not on pursuing your passions. Hobbies you once loved now feel like chores, and your usual drive to succeed has been replaced by a desire to just make it to the end of the day. This lack of motivation can be incredibly frustrating, especially if you're used to being a highly driven person. But it's important to remember that this lack of motivation is a symptom of burnout, not a character flaw. It just means you need to take some time to rest, recharge, and reconnect with yourself. Be kind to yourself, and don't beat yourself up for feeling this way. Are you finding yourself snapping at colleagues, picking fights with loved ones, or bursting into tears at the drop of a hat? Burnout can turn even the most even-keeled person into a human volcano. When you're burnt out, your stress hormones are working overtime. It's like your body's alarm system is stuck on high alert, making you feel constantly on edge and ready to explode. Little things that wouldn't normally bother you suddenly feel like major annoyances, and your fuse gets shorter and shorter. You might find yourself overreacting to situations, withdrawing from social interactions, or feeling emotionally numb. This emotional roller coaster is exhausting, not just for you, but for the people around you too. Recognizing this is the first step to getting your emotions back in check. Try to be mindful of your triggers, practice self-care, and don't be afraid to ask for support from loved ones or a professional. Burnout isn't just an emotional and mental state. It takes a toll on your physical health too. If you're experiencing frequent headaches, stomach aches, muscle tension, or changes in appetite or sleep patterns, your body might be waving a giant red flag. When you're chronically stressed, your body releases a surge of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are designed to help you cope with short-term threats, but when they're constantly elevated, they can wreak havoc on your system. They can suppress your immune system, disrupt your digestion, and increase your risk of developing chronic health problems. It's like your body is screaming at you to slow down and take care of yourself, but you're too busy pushing through the exhaustion to listen. Don't ignore these physical warning signs. They're your body's way of telling you that something is seriously wrong. Do you find yourself withdrawing from social events, canceling plans with friends, and feeling emotionally distant from loved ones? Burnout can create a sense of isolation. When you're constantly depleted, it's hard to muster the energy or enthusiasm to engage with others. You might find yourself feeling cynical, apathetic, or emotionally numb. This detachment can extend to your work, your hobbies, and even your sense of self. You might start to feel like you're just going through the motions, disconnected from your passions and the people around you. It's important to remember that you're not alone in this. Reaching out to others for support is crucial during this time. You used to be a top performer, but lately, you can't seem to focus, meet deadlines, or produce your best work. Your productivity has plummeted, and you're making uncharacteristic mistakes. When you're burnt out, your cognitive function takes a hit. It's like your brain is running on fumes, making it difficult to concentrate, remember information, or make decisions effectively. You might find yourself struggling to stay organized, prioritize tasks, or meet your usual standards of excellence. This decline in performance can lead to feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and even shame. It's important to remember that this decline in performance is not a reflection of your true capabilities. Addressing the underlying issue of burnout is crucial for regaining your focus and productivity. Try to be kind to yourself, set realistic expectations, and don't be afraid to ask for support from colleagues or supervisors. You collapse onto the couch after a long day, hoping to finally unwind, but your mind keeps racing with thoughts about work, deadlines, and responsibilities. This inability to relax is a hallmark of burnout, and it can have serious consequences for your mental and physical health. When you're constantly on, your body doesn't get the chance to rest and repair itself. This can lead to chronic stress, sleep problems, and a weakened immune system. It's important to prioritize relaxation and make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Remember, relaxation is not a luxury. It's essential for your well-being. You deserve a break, so give yourself permission to relax and recharge. So, there you have it, the 8 signs of burnout. If you resonated with these signs, it's time to take action. Reach out to a therapist, counselor, or doctor. They can provide support, guidance, and resources to help you navigate burnout. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on mental health and well-being. Take care of yourselves.